He was fastened to a tree that was partially covered in snow, with the rope piercing his neck like a frozen noose. He had stiff fur. With ice, his body hung lifelessly, his ribs sticking out through his coat, but his chest rose slowly and faintly. It was that faint glimmer of life that caused Cara to apply the brakes. She had been traveling via Winter Lake's back roads. Eager to avoid the impending storm, she kept her gaze focused on the snowy horizon. The roadside trees swayed like weary sentinels as the wind howled, jarring the vehicle. Then she noticed something. A golden figure leaned uncomfortably against a pine tree just off the shoulder. Her heart stumbled. She stopped, flung open the door, and fled. Her breath caught when she got to him. Tied firmly to the trunk was a golden retriever that was almost identical to the snow. He was scarcely able to breathe. "Oh no," she moaned, falling to her knees as his head drooped and the rope had frozen to the bark. She felt a faint thump beneath his ribs as she reached out. Alive, but just about, she fumbled at the frozen knot with her hands. The rope remained in place. She ignored the ice piercing her skin as she tore off her gloves and clawed with her bare fingers. Nothing was successful. She glanced at the branches, snow, and frost on the ground. The automobile key in her pocket was then closed by her hand. She hacked at the rope knuckles with it, causing her breath to bleed and foul the air. Finally, with a last twist, the rope broke. The dog fell like a pile of ice and bones into her arms. Cara staggered amid piles of snow as she hurried back to the car. After placing him on the seat, she turned on the heating and covered him with her coat. His tone was excessively light. "Please," she muttered, "don't give up." Her hands were pressed on his chest. Absence of reaction, followed by a twitch and a flicker of movement, she drove quickly. As she sped in the direction of the veterinary clinic, the road merged beneath her wheels. Cara stood trembling, her hands sliced and crimson, her coat drenched, while the staff hurried the dog into the back as commotion broke out inside. Dr. Fiona Hayes assumed command. Extremely low body temperature, no low oxygen microfractures, obtained 4 fluids and heat pads. Machines made mild beeps. Time seemed to go on forever. They looked through the dog's microchip. He registered, and a call was made. A man responded. "Oh, that mutt, I dumped him last week, he's useless," he said without care when informed that his dog had been discovered almost dead. Cara's chest became constricted. "You abandoned him to perish," she muttered. He said, "Lady, it's just a dog," and hung up. Dr. Hayes gave Cara a glance. "He is currently legally unclaimed. If you're willing." Cara didn't hold out. "I own him." The dog had not stirred after several hours. His body lay little on the cushioned table, wrapped in blankets and wearing an oxygen mask. Cara sat next to him and wouldn't get up. She told him tales of her childhood with her old dog, about broad fields and hot summers, and about second chances. She talked till her voice became louder. Then his eyelids lifted and his ears twitched. His hazy yet genuine eyes met hers. Cara went nearer and used her trembling fingers to stroke his head. She whispered, "You're safe now," and he responded with a quiet, gentle beat of his tail. And he trusted her this time. Sometimes the loudest scream for assistance can be heard in the lightest breath. In a society where brutality frequently goes unpunished, one kind deed can change someone's destiny. This tale serves as a reminder that every life deserves a second shot, regardless of how shattered or abandoned it may be.